Ebrima Sangnia was frantic as he carried his son through the doors of a hospital one evening last September. A few days earlier, Lamin had been a boisterous 3-year-old chasing a ball around the yard. Now, he was listless and unable to speak. Staff at the Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital in the tiny Western African nation of Gambia recognized the symptoms at once. They weren't surprised to learn that the child had been given a few doses of cough syrup. The doctor said, all these children lying here, they all took the same medication. There were 4 or 5 other children in the emergency pediatric ward, too ill to eat or sit up. Most of them, like Lamin, would be dead within a week. Last summer, a devastating outbreak in Gambia claimed the lives of over 60 children. Tests conducted by the World Health Organization revealed that the cause was toxic industrial solvents found in cheap over-the-counter syrups manufactured by India's Maiden Pharmaceuticals. Following an urgent message from the WHO, inspectors raided Maiden's factory near Delhi and discovered that the company had neglected to test its raw materials for contamination as required. This discovery should have initiated a thorough investigation into the entire chemical supply chain in India. Someone had replaced a safe compound with a lethal one, and the extent of its use by other drug manufacturers remained unknown. Shockingly, instead of pursuing the rogue suppliers and eliminating contamination, Indian authorities abruptly concluded the probe. They stated that the Indian-made syrups had no connection to the deaths in Gambia, allowing the factory responsible for the poisoning to continue its operations. India, known as the pharmacy of the world, is a major exporter of cheap generic drugs. However, quality lapses in the Indian drug industry pose risks to global health. Today, about 1/4 of the generic drugs consumed in the world come from India. In Africa, it's half. For the country, the booming $50 billion industry is a source of national pride and an economic muscle to flex on the international stage. The global market promises better access to healthcare for the world's poor, along with new risks. From cough syrup to eye drops to life-saving medications, quality lapses in one country can now endanger lives elsewhere as never before, even in developed countries. The World Health Organization lacks the power to enforce higher standards, and local regulators are ill-prepared to handle cross-border issues. Incidents involving Indian-made medications causing deaths or harms have been reported in Uzbekistan, the United States, Cameroon, the Marshall Islands, and Liberia.